Look at that boat.
Which one?
That one. What's that?
It's a boat.
Yeah, but it's cool.
Hello everyone. This is Moses from Zaatar Gardens. I did a quick, easy test on my 4 moringas. There's one here at the yellow flag, white flag, another one right here, and a short one over there with the water slowly trickling in. Deep watering with a low flow of water. So I did a test on these 4 moringas this year. Last year these moringas got pretty tall, but I kept cutting them back. This is the first year that they came out in May instead of July. So I'm really trying to push them because I really want like a 20-25 foot moringa tree or moringa forest right here to help me with the afternoon shade on this grass. So the test I did was on the one way to the left over here. I put blood meal here. I put bone meal here. I put fish emulsion here. And I put seaweed, my seaweed compost spray that I make at home, and I'll put a link in the description and hopefully on the video as well on this one. So as you can see with just the blood meal, it's pretty lanky. Blood meal was 1200, 12% nitrogen. Pretty lanky, but the color is really nice. And not that tall. And when you look at the bone meal, which is a higher phosphorus, so more root development, it's a lot taller. And this is easy to tip over. This one's a little thicker. You can see right there. It stops right here. I can't pull it anymore. And it actually has the thickest trunk of all. It's as thick as my thumb of all these trees. The fish emulsion has the most leaves, as you can see, in the brightest colors. Like you can see the bone meal here, the new leaves are really tiny. They're not really producing much. I may have to add some nitrogen because it looks like the bone meal did as much as it could. But when you look at the fish emulsion, look at the leaves here coming out, the new ones. And a lot more moringas came up as well. I think it's like 5 or 6 moringas came up, and this is the thickest of all. And now the interesting one is the seaweed that I make and sprayed onto the leaves. It's not the tallest, it's actually the shortest, as you can tell, but it has the biggest leaves. Look how big the leaves are from spraying on the leaves, the compost tea. A lot bigger than here. We'll just clip one off. A lot bigger than, let's see, look at that. Isn't that amazing? A lot bigger than the fish emulsion. Bone meal is a little bit bigger than the fish emulsion. You can see right here. So the seaweed has a lot bigger leaves. That's interesting. And always, either you could eat it, but the best mulch I've seen is from my moringa. So I usually break off branches I put underneath trees that are starting to yellow, and they perk right up once that decomposes into the ground. But yeah, pretty cool, really cool actually. Blood, bone, fish, seaweed. Spray, foliar spray. Really cool. Let's move back and take a look. You can barely even see the 2 here, but so now I'm gonna just mix them all and do it all together. Just fish, blood, bone, and seaweed, and just put it all together, and let's see what happens to these trees. Because I want this to be really tall. I want this as tall as my neighbor's queen palm up here. All right, everyone. Happy gardening. Always experiment. Bye.